Hey guys, it's Core Ross, and today we're unboxing some official Rainbow Six Siege merchandise, and it's actually from Ubisoft today, and it is the Siege Year 6 Collector's Case. So, if any of you guys are actually getting this for Christmas, probably don't watch this video, it's a bit of a spoiler. But yeah, it's got Flores and Cav on the front here, and on the back it is got Yana and Jacko. And yeah, pretty nice looking box. But when I think collector's case, I do think of something a bit more than a cardboard box though. But let's get this open, and everything in here is super well packed and super tightly packed as well. I'd actually recommend, if you get one of these boxes yourself, you open up both ends and then just push from the other side out, and it all comes out a lot easier, but it is really tightly in there. And of course we have a Chanca there, and he's a rainbow. We'll be taking a look at him very shortly. But let's get the rest of the stuff out. And we have our certificate of authenticity, which is cool. I've never owned one of them before. We'll have a better look at that later. And then we've got all the other items, especially one item in here, which is really freaking cool and is the reason you probably would buy this if you ever see it advertised. And you can pick this up in the Ubisoft store if you want it. So let's have a look first at the certificate of authenticity, and I am number 5105, and you can see the signatures here of the different people involved as well, although they're not real signatures, they are printed on, but still kind of cool. We've also got an envelope in there as well, so we'll take a look at that as well. But let's have a quick look at our Rainbow Chanca. We'll get him out of the box shortly, but he does look really cool. And let's have a look at everything else, because we've got a real big selection of things to check out here. And let's just get this off. And yeah, what we've got in here is, of course, Sledge's hammer. We got a few other tidbits as well. So we've got a little charm pack. I actually unboxed some of these back in the day, and this one's a little bit different from the ones I did back then. And then we've got this little patch, which is Veteran Operator, Rainbow Six Siege Team. So very cool. And then in here we have, of course, a hammer. And it's surprising, this thing actually weighs a lot. And it's obviously made out of the stuff you would make like a movie prop from, but it's obviously got metal in it to give it some real heft, and it's pretty sweet. It also looks really good. But let's get that out of the way. We've also got a stand here, which will be used to display the hammer as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and actually put the stand together. So this is what it ends up looking like, and honestly, I'm actually really impressed with the design. It's got some nice, good black and gold looks to it. But here is our actual hammer, and honestly, I'm actually really impressed with this. I wasn't expecting this level of coolness out of it. It is obviously not the size of a real breaching hammer from Sledge, but, and I would probably say about half the size. But still, in person, it looks really cool, and it actually weighs a good bit. But the paint job on it is the best part. It really looks like metal, even though it is obviously not. And obviously when touching it, it's definitely not metal. And you can see the size of the hammer towards my hand there. But yeah, it's amazing. And of course, we actually have some real material there for the little bit of tartan as well. But I gotta say, I'm rather impressed with that. Now, because I've been given this for free, I'm going to give you guys some stuff for free as well, because this comes with a bunch of digital codes that we can, of course, have a look at, and whoever is the first to watch and redeem the codes then gets the items for free. So we've got here Sledge's hammer, and this actually comes with a unique weapon skin for Sledge. And here's the code. If you want to go redeem it, go ahead. And you can actually buy the hammer separately if you do want it, just by itself on the Ubisoft store too. And of course, if you're watching this in the future, the code is already long gone. But that's the reason to watch these unboxing videos. If there is ever any codes in them, I usually always give them away. And then we've got additional paperwork here for the hammer, which tells us how to assemble it and its stand. Pretty simple. But then we've got an additional code here that gives us a whole bunch of stuff for one code. So let me read through what this gives you and see if I get tongue-tied. Chanca Sparkle Chibi, Yana Bite Size Set, 0 Platinized Bundle, Chanca Sparkle Bundle, Carmusian Weapon Skin, Aubrey Weapon Skin, and Extravagance Weapon Skin as well, all from a single code. So that's very cool. And that is the main bulk of the content that you get in there. And then we have the actual certificate of authenticity out of its packaging now, and you can see that it's a nice big thick piece of card. Looks really good, very nicely printed, and yeah, cool to have that. Now let's move on to the fan artwork that's in here too. So this is being commissioned by Ubisoft just for this collector's case, and we've got a few really nice pieces of fan artwork in here that'll be very nice to have up on your wall or anything and show them off. So we've got a snowball fight here on Chalet with a lot of different Easter eggs. We got a smoke grenade inside a snowball, and we've got like Sledge here on top of a snowman. But yeah, very, very cool. And even a lion's drone at the back there. And you can see who created this at the back. So that is awesome. Very, very cool. We've got a different piece of artwork here with IQ, Dokkaebi, Maestro, and Valkyrie. And again, very cool to look at, and a really nice piece of artwork. Again, you can get to see the original artist here if you want to check out more of their work, but that is very, very cool. And then we've got a final one here, which is Rainbow is Magic, with the guys chilling out with their candy and their ice creams. And it's called the Tailgate Party. And again, check out that art if you want to see more of their work. But yeah, that is very, very cool. Now let's move on to the main item, because of course the hammer, it's nice, but everybody's here for a freaking rainbow Chanca. So let's get this out, or a unicorn Chanca I should say. And first of all, we've got another code. So this actually gives you the Chanca Sparkle Chibi. Now that comes in the main bundle as well. So if you actually receive this as a gift or you buy it for yourself, you know, the entire collector's case, I recommend that you redeem the big bundle first. Check what you actually got, because if you do get because it says you get the Sparkle Chibi with the big bundle. If you do, then you can give this one away to one of your friends, or you know, a gift to someone else, because you should have 2 of them in this box according to the documentation that I have here. So yeah, this is our Rainbow Unicorn Chanca, and wow, it is freaking good. It really is good. It's so stupid, because I remember when these first appeared, and I thought, oh, this is just over the top. And now I love it. And it's like, oh, how the hell did I get there? I don't know how I got from A to B. And really love a unicorn rainbow Chanca now. But moving on, we've also got a Chibi Charm pack as well. So I actually unboxed a bunch of these, like basically years ago now. And in it was like an RGB mouse and stuff. It was really freaking cool. You should check it out if you missed it. But we now have a different variation of these, and it is a gold Chibi keyring. So you got a little IQ here, and of course completely gold, but with the eyes done in black, her gadget painted in black, and her weapon in black. So yeah, very cool little addition to add in. And then we've also got this, which is another very cool addition. This is really, I actually really love the fact that it's made out of proper, you know, material and not just like a printed thing or something. It's also got a Velcro back, so if you want to, you can attach this to a bag or a coat or whatever you want to do. And it says Veteran Operator Rainbow Six Siege Team, and it looks really freaking cool. And that's it, guys. That's all the items. We're going to go back and we're going to take a better look now at the hammer. But let me know what you think of all these items, if they're worth it, and you know, if this is something you've already picked up, planning to pick up, or not too fussed about. But let's move on and just talk about the real main item in this, and of course that is the hammer. And it is really freaking cool. I think there's probably a lot of people out there who watch, you know, YouTube channels like Tested and stuff like that, where they make like props, and this has that same kind of feeling of kind of a rubberized feel to it. It's not like a hard material. It very much feels like the stuff you make props out of, but it looks real. Like it looks, if you just put it down and look at it, it looks like a metal hammer, and it has the weight to back it up when you pick it up too. Very cool. Of course, I would love one full size, but like that would be huge. So it is cool to actually get this one, and you can see that the head of this hammer is about exactly the same height as our Chibi there, with unicorn included. So yeah, I'm honestly seriously impressed with the hammer. The stand is actually very nice as well. It actually comes across as this really cool way to show it off, and even though it's just 3 pieces of Perplex glass, it looks good, and the gold 6 really looks nice in there. So it's a tasteful setup, and I'm definitely going to have this on display. So yeah, it's cool. And it's nice to have the actual material in there for the tartan as well, and it's a great representation. But is it worth it? Is it worth having this? I don't know. I'm going to have you guys decide in the comments below. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and hopefully a couple of you guys walked away with a few codes today for some skins and stuff, and I hope you enjoy them. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.